Well, hi. Hi. Happy New Year. Sorry about, I think I only made it to day 17 or something. I don't know what day. For August. I burned out. I just spent days in bed sleeping. And I only got one of Julie's pants done, but Omicron is really bad here right now. We are all isolated again by choice because we're getting smart about this. It's like nobody has to tell us, but we are big time mask wearers here. But unfortunately several of my friends have it. I'm cooking like a double dinner for me and whoever. I have to check Google Docs to find out. There's this chick that she's really into like organizing stuff. So whoever gets the meal tonight I will run it over. I'm probably gonna have to walk it over because it is snowing. I went out earlier and it was just cold. We unfortunately had, I'm sure you've seen it, I live in Boulder, Colorado. We had a horrendous residential wildfire. And it took out hundreds of homes. And there was just nothing that they could do about it. It's not that they wouldn't have tried, but we had 110 miles an hour winds, which means nothing can go up in the air to drop water or chemicals on it to put it out. And it just ripped through the eastern part, the farthest eastern part of the city I live in. I was in no way in danger because the winds go to the east. It's very sad. I have just read so many, the Next Door Neighbor newsletter that comes out. I have read so many marvelous things. People have cabins just a little ways up the canyons. They're offering them free to displaced families. I mean, it's just really, really nice, the outreach that is occurring to the families. But there were hundreds and hundreds of families dislocated. And I have not tried to go look at it because I think that to be a looky-loo in certain situations is just going to hinder the people that need to be there. Hold on a minute, I'm cooking. I'm just cooking pre-made hamburger patties. My glasses are dirty. Now I'm sauteing the onions up. And then I'll make a brown gravy. But it's going to be kind of like stroganoff because I have like two things. I don't know how I ended up with two things of sour cream. So I've decided to stroganoff it a little. And then I'll make mashed potatoes, kind of load it. I'll nuke some bacon up, pre-cooked bacon, and sour cream and cheese in them. And then frozen peas. I don't know who gets it. I will find out, and it should be well within my neighborhood. Well, I got for Christmas lots of gift cards. My son just he said, I don't know what to buy, because the problem is I'm not really a super materialistic person. And there's just certain things I won't spend a lot of money on because I think it's foolishness. And I have too much stuff as it is. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. I got, though, today, it's taken me probably an hour and a half to compose myself to make this video. I was going to make it earlier, but I got a gift from Anita, and it says, "My daughter-in-law, we were never so blessed as the day you joined our family." And it's a beautiful music box. And then on top of it, it came with a gold heart with my name on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see this because of the reflection of the plastic. And it plays, oh, it's a numbered one. It's a Bradford Exchange. My daughter-in-law heirloom porcelain music box. You are so beautiful. It took me over an hour or so. I was weeping. I don't mean crying. I was weeping. I love Anita so much, and it's beautiful. Look at the top. It has little, stones, pretend diamonds. But I mean, it's a beautiful. And the sentiment's lovely. The song is lovely. And I know Anita loves me because I love her to pieces. And we can't tell each other how much we love and appreciate each other. I did get, though, from some friends, I really like to get books, regular books. And I got, because I think her name, Hayden Herrera. This is supposedly the best book, and this is what was made. Frida Kahlo is my second favorite artist, and my friend Paul gave me Gauguin, and it's just basically a coffee table book. It has a lot of stuff about him in it, but it's basically a coffee table book of all of Gauguin's paintings. And I like it when I look and I go, oh, that one. So I was going to find my favorite picture of all time. And this is it. Let's see. It's just called Two Tahitian Women. But as far as I understand, it is named Two Women with Mangoes. And this is the picture they tried to get me to take off my wall. My daughter didn't, but my son-in-law was trying to get me to take this off the wall because of the breasted women when the children was born. And my daughter would say, my daughter said, no, if you want to ask her, then you do it, because she will not take artwork down. If it was like, she said, not that Mom would have it, but like a pinup poster of, because I do have in storage a pinup poster of, I can't think of her name. She had the bangs. It's a black and white. Well, anyway, I would have taken that one down. Hold on. Yeah, do you like one of my only, I have very few sweaters. I actually don't like to wear sweaters, but it is freezing. Anytime you see me in a sweater. And this one's not a tight turtleneck, but I can't stand anything around my neck. So then, let's see, after the fire I got almost 2 feet of snow. And it has been freezing here. I did not get to see any of my family for Christmas except my son. My daughter just came back from Florida, and all the family said, I'm sorry, you have to isolate yourself for 2 weeks. I mean, I'm getting a little frustrated because this is basically year 3 of the pandemic. And, you know, I got my booster, and oh, it was tough. I don't know if I've talked about that, but I got my booster. I had a Johnson & Johnson, and I got a Moderna booster. I believe that is the winning combination, period. And even the nurse who gave it to me, she said, aha, they say this is the winning combination. And it's like, oh, thank God somebody else heard that besides me. But, I mean, things are going well. I'm rested. I'm back on my feet. It's just that cold/flu did me in. I don't know how I'd live through having corona if it was worse than that flu. I got tested. There are people that are now arguing that I may have gotten tested too soon. And I just don't care. Whatever I had, I lived to tell you about it. I've got to look at just the nicer side of life for a while. Even though we've had the highest number, we were down to single digits, and we basically hit 1,300 confirmed cases in one day. So we did like not a little jump, like big jump. And we now are isolated from each other. When I drop this mail off, I will literally DoorDash. It will be like, throw it in front of the door, knock, 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 and leave. That is one thing. We're at least very careful. I had a great Christmas. My son and I we made a ham dinner, and it was lovely. I spoke with all of my family. The grandchildren, again, they were also isolating because their uncle had COVID, and they went over there a couple days before, so they were like, waiting to get tested on Monday. Home tests are very hard to find here. So, but I need to start looking at the lighter side of life. Life has been too heavy for me. I'm going to just be very, very honest. It's not like I'm depressed. It's just so many people are sick. So much, this or that. My daughter needed some surgery. I was more concerned, not that she had the surgery, but the hospitals are overflowing. It was, she had to have it. And that's her story. I'll just tell you that she had surgery. She's recuperating fine. But, and they had to treat it for a panic to get the surgery done, because she was as concerned as I was. She says when you see patients in the hallway, you know it's bad, because our hospitals, she's gone to all her life, and it's never been that way. Many of us have been in the hospital. She knows what it's normally like to go to a hospital. Well, anyway, so things just got too much. It got too heavy for me. So I'm going to go back to sewing. I would like to make some hair bands that I saw on top of the hair wraps. Everything is cut out. Everything literally is cut out. I just need to sew it. Except for the hair bands, because I just discovered them on YouTube, and I really like them and want them. So I have to go make a gravy, put some sour cream in it, I have pre-made hamburger patties, throw them back in and get them, yummy. And do the potatoes, nuke I'm just using frozen peas. And put on my Uggs and go deliver some food. Well, I love you guys. And I'm not sure what's going on, but let's just try to be of good cheer. Find something every day to be grateful for. That's what I do. When they say count your blessings, I think it works. Well, I love you guys. Bye, everybody.